Good morning. Good morning. And good morning. Okay, so today is going to be a question and answer day. Um, where to start? Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Cindy. Um, I was just going to ramble today, waiting. If you guys have any questions, be happy. Oh, who else is here? Master Vine. I'm sorry. Kingsbury. Gail is here. And I'm sorry, I just drew a blank. Mastermind, I need your note. I need your name. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Anyways, good morning. So, I was going to just kind of ramble. Oh, look, Bella showed up today. She might not stay very long, but she's been with me for about the last 20 minutes. Um, so I was just going to ramble today. Hey, Doug, good morning. Pam! Oh my goodness, Pam! Pam! Master Vine equals Pam. Good morning, Barb. Good morning, Doug. Okay, so today's question and answer day. Let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, we're just, like I said, I'm just going to ramble. I do have a bit of news. Our first, I have the first 3 classes outlined and set up. I plan to post their availability on the 1st with our first class. Are you done with me, huh? Yeah? All right. That's a good girl. Our first class is in early June. Yeah, I know. I'm excited too, Cindy. Um, the outline is done. The syllabus is done. Uh, the classes are formulated. No, uh, I don't do this professionally, so I hope people will give me some grace and be willing to ask a lot of questions. If there's something you want covered that I missed, I hope that somebody asks. Okay, so that's going to happen next month. Um, what else is going on? Oh, digitizing. One of my machines is down. Never, ever, ever, ever bend a needle bar. So, Doug, you're suggesting that I use AI to help me? What would I have AI do? Just curious. Send me what you think. Brandon, what are you doing in Germany? Oh, that's right. They have a trade show this week, right? Is that right? Nice. Nice. Thank you for popping in. Speaking of Brendan, did you guys hear about that new library thing they got going? Yeah. I'm one of those I was looking. Let me just show you. Let me just show. Yeah, that's right. Yep. Text process. Let me just show you what I have here. Hold on. Almost there. And let's see. Share the screen. Entire screen. This, my friends, is these are my client files. The clients in these files have been active in the last year. Those that have not been active in the last year get put in an inactive file set. There are 465 file folders here. Let me see. Who do we want to pick on? Here's one. Within this client's files are 1,169 items. Now, granted, they're not all EMB files. They're EMB, they're print files, the production sheet, her machine files. They're all in here. Brendan knows this because I was talking about it before. I needed to find a tree. I know, a tree. I have, I remember bits and pieces, and I get a file, a graphic that comes in, and it says it needs a tree, and I get excited and think, oh, I have a tree like that. I've done a tree like that. Where's this tree? And I search, and I search, and I search, and I can't find the tree. Well, this new library set up that Wilcom has. No, I do not want to leave the site. Cancel that. Sorry, my browser was giving me a warning that I would lose you all if I moved. So anyways, the library allows you to upload files and place tags on those files to help identify. For example, I would have, well, here, let's see what this one does for us. Okay, so this is a file that I created. Good morning, Diane. This is a file that I created some time ago. And it has a silhouette of a horse. It has some leaves. It represents stables. I don't know that I would necessarily tag it under Willow Tree Stables because that is actually in the name of the file. But I would reference horse. Oh, crying out loud, Brenda, you've been sitting up there forever. Sorry, let me disengage you. There you go. So I would tag this with horse, maybe silhouette of a horse. I would use specific tag letters or tag words, and then once I go into the library, I can search by the word tree if I'm looking for trees, horse if I'm looking for horses, organizations. I'm working on an American Legion file right now, and I would tag this American Legion, I would tag this auxiliary, I would tag this organization, because, a year down the road, I may get another one, and I'll think, oh, I've done that. I've done that. I love the library. Gosh, I wish I was someplace that it would allow me. Let's see if I can do it down here. Now, one of my goals is to go back through my, through my files and pull up those that I need to do some cleanup. I need to do some file cleanup. What can I say? I don't need to keep everybody's name files. I don't need to keep generic, ski patrol files. Though I do have a ski patrol patch that I really like. But anyways, here, let me bring this up. This is the library. Now, I haven't got a lot in there, but here, this is a file that I would pull quite often. This is a file that I get a request for all the time, a distressed flag. I actually have a couple of those. And in this one, I have used the tag American flag, flag, distressed. It's a hat file, so I put the word hat in there. Now, if this is gonna be too simple, right? So if I go to, where'd it go? Update and upload status. If I go to search and I search flag, I believe it's Barb. The library does have an annual subscription. Now, whether they're going to move to a monthly subscription or not, that is a suggestion, and we'll see what happens. But right now, it is an annual subscription. Um, right now, there is 10 gigabytes of data space, and you know a file doesn't take a lot of space, and you don't have to save everything. Um, I like that I can save my EMB file, put my tags on there, and then be able to search and find it when I need it. And because of my filing system, I know where to go for it. For example, in my filing system, where to go? Design, colorways, attachments. I don't have any attachments. Oh, here. In my Well, you're very welcome, Brendan. Barb, did you catch that? We just posted a suggestion for a monthly subscription. Yay for us! So in my upload, I indicate who the customer is. Now you saw all those customer files, right? I know that if I need to go back to this file within the customer's files, I know which customer to go to. But if all I need is the file itself, the EMB, I can click it. Oops, did I do that wrong? Oh, I can download it, which would allow me to click it, which would allow it to open. Ta-da! Doug wants to know if there is any file sync. Are you suggesting a file sync like between Willcom and the library? I don't believe so. I believe because, and this makes perfect logic to me, because as I showed you, every file I create goes into a client file. I would not want every file that I create to be uploaded to my library, because I don't need every file that I create to be uploaded to the library. I need files that I want to reference back to, like my tree, for example. Oh, Doug, look at this. No file sync to the desktop at the moment, but integration to Embroidery Studio is coming. Just another thought. Like I said, Brendan, I don't need every file I create, but I wouldn't mind if there was a button that says upload to library for specific files, just like let me go back to the system, just like our output files. I can select multiple files. Maybe within that I could click library and it would upload my file. What have we got, Cindy? Cindy says, I noticed recently when a customer sends me their file in EMB format, I can just double click and it opens in my software. Yes, it does. Did you see how easy that worked? That's exactly what's coming. Yay! Exactly what's coming from Embroidery Studios. You can browse your designs and upload new designs seamlessly. You guys are genius. Yay to the Willcom family. Yay. So anyways, I love the library. It is the most awesome new tool. What do we got? Likewise, Oh, within Library, you can click to open in Embroidery Studio. Did you see how just a moment ago, in order to open my file, and here, let's go back to my 2 files because I haven't really done a lot of work, and I open this one, and I want to upload that into, oh my God, there's another one. Hold on. Brenda's writing it out. But in order to open this file, I had to download it, and then I could double click to open it. What he's suggesting is that soon, from here in the library, I could just double click and it would go straight there. All right, we're waiting, Brendan. We're waiting for the drum roll. I don't have drum roll. Okay. No. It will support versioning, meaning you can go back in time and restore design from a previous save. Really? Okay. This might be my bad. When I create a file for a client, when I create a client's file, yes, oh my gosh, I'll show you. Let me just open up her file. And I'm sure she'll be okay with this because we tease each other about this one all the time. I have a client. Where'd she go? There she is. Do you see all these H's? Each one of these H's is different, whether it be a size, the border structure, the pathing, they are all different. And there are more H's. There's an H, there's another H. The local high school, Hooks Hornets. So yeah, H's. With versioning, you can go back to a previous instance. Just to clarify, does that mean that if I open up this H and I make a change and save it, Carly, you can't play with the mouse today, and save it. Thanks, Cindy. Oh, here we go. Imagine the situation where you made a lot of changes and saved it, but later you realized design changes were wrong, but you didn't make a back. That's just exactly where I was going. Cindy, you're a mind reader. Carly, you can't play with the mouse? Carly's been playing with the mouse a lot. Oh my goodness. Brendan, you guys started out with an awesome product, and now you're going to make it amazingly awesome. Nice. My library is on my computer server, so any file I change increments syncs at night. Brendan says they're calling it the getting you out of shit feature. So, if I messed up her H and needed to go back, Brendan says I'm going to be able to do that. I keep doing a save and create new files. It gets out of hand. Yes, it does. And like I said, this is my bad. If I have a customer that I have to make, okay, here's my thinking. My customer orders and pays for one file. Granted, that file can have up to 3 sizes, up to, depending on which piece, up to 3 sizes, but they only get that one version of that file. If they come back later and I know this was a simple change. It's just a color change. They don't even need me for a color change. But if they come back later and say, oh, I want this, and I make a change to that file, once I save that file, the previous version is gone. I don't keep it. I don't keep it because the client paid for one file. Okay, so Debbie's an exception. Debbie, like I said, I have 100 H's, but all of those H's are different. I would love to get rid of all of those H's and maybe start fresh with new H's. But so they only get one file. But what if they come back and say, you know, I really don't like that. Can we go back to that other version? And I'll have to apologize and say, I'm sorry, I don't have that version anymore. I can recreate it. It will be a rework, but I don't have it. What Brendan is saying is that, Brendan is saying that I can go back to that previous version. Charge them. Here we go. Brendan is saying that I should call it, instead of a rework, we call it a go back fee. We could do that. Nice. Oh, I love having you here. What time is it in Germany? Yes, you can go back. Different H's are indeed different designs. You can group them and classify them under. And Brendan, this is all going to be part of the library, right? This is all going to be part of the library for that annual fee. I'm thinking, my mind is blown here. I'm thinking it is so worth it. It is so worth it. 1722. Oh, it's only about 5 o'clock. Sorry, had to do a little math in there. All right, did you have your dinner yet? Let's see, you should charge it. You should charge as you are paying for the library. There's a thought, Doug. It would become, it's one of your business expenses. It's one of the things that, it's a service that you provide on behalf of the client. You could call it library storage. Would you like me to store this in your library? Okay. I know we're talking all about library today. It's all library. Oh, I like that. What was that, Barb? Kind of like Windows Previous View. Yeah. Brendan's about to upload a detailed 15-minute dinner is at 18. Do a little math. 6 o'clock, 6:30. All right. Well, you enjoy your dinner. Soon as you upload that, I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it in my group and on my page. I think it's an awesome innovation. I'm excited to be part of it. Okay, one last question, Brendan, and our time is getting short here, and all we talked about is library, which is awesome. You saw how many files I have. And like I said, I'm not going to upload everything. But what if I exhaust my 10 gigabyte limit? Do I need to start purging? Or can I buy more space? Just a thought, because, that's how my life rolls. And while we wait for that answer, bulk uploading. I'm going to go back here and show you something else. These are, no, we will have additional storage to purchase. Good, good, because I'm going to need that. Let me go here. All right, these are all old files. Yeah, some of them I don't need. But these are all old files. And there's many, many more than that. Come on, where are we? There we are. And granted, some of them I won't keep. I do want to keep all my badges. I have like 20 badges. So I would want to upload those. Cindy, look, here's your boots. Those are your boots. Brendan says that 10 gigabytes will store up to 100,000 EMB files. I probably have that. But I would love to go through here. Isn't he just cute? I would love to go through here and upload pieces from these design files that I have created. I know, I love your boots. To keep. For example, we get a lot of these Maltese crosses. I would love to have that available if I need it. Well, hello and welcome. Are you excited about this library just like I am? But look at this. Here's another distressed flag. Would I not want to keep that? Now this distressed flag, oh, you can't see it. Hold on. You can't see any of this, can you? Here's another distressed flag right here. Now this distressed flag not only has a distressed flag, but it also has the outline of an eagle. So I would put that in there as well. Let's see. I would not need to keep the letter C or the text. Class of 87. Wouldn't need any of that. So glad to hear of all these upcoming changes. Yeah, so am I. It's going to make that whole thing so much more valuable. What else do I want to keep? Look, I have a Liberty Bell here. I like this Liberty Bell. Never know when you need a Liberty Bell. And then, the thing is it's, if I can't use that exact piece, I can use it as a starting point. That's a turkey. Had that on a hat. So turkey. But yeah, in here, currently, if I were to type the word tree, because I was looking for a tree. Hey, Frank, I was thinking about you. Frank is from over, what do they say, across the pond? Anyways, Frank's cleaned his desk the other day. I think all of us here should go to Frank's house and work from his clean desk. What do you think? Everybody in? Okay. Yeah, we're still waiting because I have a lot of files. But if I go searching for that tree, I'm not going to have anything come up because I did not necessarily, Mr. Dunn, I'm right next door, kind of. Yeah, Frank, Brendan's in Germany. Oh, here, I have a tree. Yep, that's my tree. Not the tree I was looking for. Yeah. So the library is going to be great for that. I will be able to find the tree. So, everybody, I know we're at our 30-minute mark, and we can go a little bit longer if you want. Frank, Pixie wants to know if you'll come clean her desk next. Um, yeah, that's why we're coming to your house to work on your desk. Yeah, I want to. I want to thank everybody for being here today. I want to thank everybody for our back and forth. Did you catch that, Brendan? Frank didn't know you were traveling. Maybe you two could have lunch together. Oh, look, Frank, Doug's coming over your way. Beginning of July. He's going to be in London for 5 days. Again, maybe you two could come up and have some lunch. But anyways, want to thank all of you guys for helping me fill this time today with our question and answers. I really, really, really am excited about the upcoming changes to the library. I am so excited by oh wait, another tree just popped up. Here we go. Tree. Not the tree I was looking for though. Oh, there's another tree. Maybe I do have more trees. Oh, here, here. Because I'm searching for the word tree, in this file is the street glider file, and the word tree is in the word street, so it came up. Anyways, let's get past this. Again, thank you all for being here. Trees love. um, Next week, if you've got any ideas about what you want next week, it's been kind of hectic over here on this side of the screen. Husband's new business, setting up his books, digitizing. I have a machine down, like I said, don't ever bend a needle bar. But I'll be here next week, all right? All right. We're going to say goodbye now. Thank you so much again for being here. Where'd my slide go? Brendan, enjoy. Oh, here we go. One more thought. That video I have posted about above is my detailed deep dive on library. I'm going to go find it. Thank you, Pam. Pixie, you have a great weekend too. Where'd we go? You're welcome, Diane. All right. All right. We're going to go now. You all have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. Bye. All right. I can't go by yet. Oh, there we are. Bye. That fun? Do you have more questions? Do you want to learn something new? Join me at quicktostitch.com for coffee and conversation, and we'll talk about it. Embroidery machines, designs, and business. Hope to see you soon. Bye now.